Yo, yo, yo. Time to make a video. I'm not in the best mood. Not in the best mood. Well, I'm just, I don't know. I guess that's kind of the deal. Not in the best mood. Best mood is the good way to describe it. The Capitals are losing, and it's kind of hard to watch, and they lost really bad the last game, and it looked like they're going to lose again this one, and it's really disheartening to watch them lose, and watch the Carolina Hurricanes keep winning. Um, also, it's nice to talk about things because this helps me really put things in perspective and honestly helps me feel a lot better when I kind of just lay things out. So, yeah, I haven't been in the best mood watching the game. It's been hard to watch. They're down 2-0. They can definitely come back, but it's tough to watch. It's discouraging sometimes, and so I've been putting in. Well, today was my last day of class for the spring semester. Had a great class today in communication. I finished my history assignment that I had to do, and I got a pretty bad score on it, which was frustrating. But it was my fault. It wasn't like it wasn't like he was being unfair to me or something like that, or I felt like I was gypped. I totally forgot to cover a lot of things in the writing, and so that's why I got the grade I got. He could have given me a 6, he gave me a 5. But still, it's okay. I'm still coming away with like a 92, 93 in the class. Very glad about. Getting a great grade in communications class. I am a little nervous about my sociology class. That's kind of where I'm feeling a little rough about lately. I feel kind of, I don't know what the word is, but I feel kind of lame, honestly, about this class. It was nice learning. It was nice being in the class, and I liked my teacher, but I liked him to a point. I felt like he really could have done a better job, if that makes sense. And I feel like I don't want to blame him, but it was kind of almost a miserable class. It was a miserable class at times, but it was just a frustrating class, and some of the assignments just seemed way over the top. And honestly, when it came down to it, one of the assigned readings we had to do, one of the assigned books we were to read, was really just frustrating. I found it to be really liberal politically, and it's really not fair to have to force people to read a politically biased book that's politically negative, especially towards the United States, and just really hard to read. I'm like, I don't want to read this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, dude, you have to read this for your assignment, and you have to write about it and act like what the author is saying is good, or idea. Or you have to act like what the author is saying is good. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to do that at all. I'm so trying not to hit these toads on the road right now. There's lots of toads all over. But it was really frustrating to read that book. And this is in all honesty, I'm being dead serious. As a 36-year-old man, I have contemplated throwing the book off the Bay Bridge. I have realistically I've seriously contemplated that. I've actually thought about that as an option. Thought about actually doing it because of what that would feel like. But the class was interesting. The teacher, let me just say that the class, nobody participated really in the class, and I understand why they didn't. It was boring, basically, and the teacher was talking to us and interested, and I engaged, I listened, I responded, I participated, I did all those things, because that's the type of person that I am. But if it wasn't for that, dude, this class would have been freaking just torture. And it honestly was, in a lot of cases. It was so painful sitting around being asked questions, answering them, and no one else ever answering, ever, the entire semester. No one ever really participating. There were 3 or 4 other people in the class who would occasionally say something very, very briefly, very, very randomly, on the frequency of about once a week out of 2 class periods. They may say 3 words or something like that. And besides that, I was the only person who talked in the entire class. My teacher was overwhelmed. He has a lot of different classes that he's doing at once, and so we're kind of suffering from that. So that's the part that I don't like. And he's the type of guy that would say, well, I'm sorry, but that's just the way that it is. And he would kind of act like, well, it's just a problem with some other system or something like that. But I don't want to say anything bad about him, but it was really frustrating that, here we had these assignments. He was a very harsh grader, a very lax grader. We're sitting around waiting for things to be graded all semester long. And, I don't know what I'm going to have in the class. Meanwhile, what I'm trying to say here is I'm nervous. I'm nervous about passing this class. I really want to pass this class because that would be horrible if I didn't. But I've been really frustrated, and I did my final writing tonight. My final writing for the class, and I did not feel that great about it. And honestly, I don't feel confident about it. I don't feel confident about the class. I feel very much just, I feel like gross. What a gross class. What a dumb class. What an idiotic class. What an insane class. They made us read this stupid material, blah, 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 all that stuff. And I need this class. I need it to graduate. I need it for my program, and I'm so freaking tired of hitting these toads on the road. Oh, it's such a horrible feeling when you hit them. Good night. But I don't want to be swerving all over the place. So I really hope that I pass this freaking class, and it's a struggle. It is a struggle. I'm hoping to, but it's gonna be really close, I think. And honestly, I don't know what the heck kind of grade I'm gonna get. I don't know how the grade's gonna go on my final writing. I hope it's gonna be great, but this sounds a lot like I don't have much faith in things at all, faith in general right now. And I guess, actually, I know it's true. I need more faith, so I'm just trying to have a positive outlook about things. I'm trying to be realistic and express myself and express my feelings and things like that. Maybe it will go really good. Who knows? And even if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. It would be frustrating. It would be really frustrating, to say the least, but it's going to be okay. I won't ever take him again. I will never take him again, if I can help it. And if I take sociology again, I'll take it with someone else. So I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't have been as hard of a class as it actually was. And I just had a hard time. I had a hard time with the material. I felt like I was fighting the material all the time because things were so blatantly one-sided. I mean, it's basically pro-communists in a lot of the language. They're celebrating Karl Marx left and right, and I'm just like sitting here going, you make me freaking sick. You want to celebrate Karl Marx? He was responsible for the genocide of millions. You make me sick. And I had to defend reality. I had to defend common sense. I had to defend morality. I had to defend what's right, left and right all the time. And the teacher has a wide capacity for letting anything go, like just being, there's no real right or wrong, really, unless you believe in it, and blah, 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 And it just ridiculous. He is a flat out liberal. The course was liberally based. The textbook was an absolute joke. I mean, I can't believe that there were as many errors in that textbook as there actually were, because there were a ton of errors in that book. Just simple, like not just typos, but like words missing, extra words put in. You have to read the sentence and then read it again, and then ask yourself, what the heck did I just read? And read it again and try to figure out what they meant, because there's apparently extra words or words missing. And it looked like it was translated by someone who doesn't even speak English and who lives on a remote tropical island. Not a tropical island, but just a remote island somewhere in the world, thousands of miles from the United States and from other books. But so this is just how things are going right now. But I have a lot of things to be grateful for. I don't need to sit here and stew and focus on the negative. I need to put one foot in front of the other. I have a lot of really good, great, positive things coming my way, really exciting things in my future, things I am actually genuinely excited about, for sure. And so I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the future, come what may. However it is, it always ends up being a little different than we thought it was going to be. But no, I am very excited. I'm almost done with my first year of college. That's freaking amazing. That's an accomplishment. That is an accomplishment, and I I feel it whenever I go out, or whenever I'm done for the day or things like that. I feel it. I go out into the world and I feel worthy of celebrating. And that's so I have earned it. And I've been pet sitting lately, so I've been working hard doing that. I've been staying at another person's house a lot lately, which has been good and difficult at times. It's been a lot of time not at my house. It's been a lot of back and forth. I've been a lot all over the place. I already did 2 days there over the weekend, and then this past weekend I did another 4, and then I'm doing another 4 starting Wednesday. So actually 4: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, another 5 days. So it's money, and their house is super peaceful. Their animal and the new animal, the cat, they're all really easy to take care of. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So just kind of got to roll with the punches here. The Caps may get eliminated out of the playoffs, and that's going to be really frustrating and hard to take. But honestly, I mean, I can't sit here and cry over spilled milk. There's so many wonderful things to be thankful for. We had a wonderful season, and if it ends here, it ends to a good team. Do I hate the Carolina Hurricanes? Is water wet? I'll just ask that. Is water wet? Do I hate the Carolina Hurricanes? Yeah, I hate the Carolina Hurricanes. Same way I hate the Montreal Canadiens, honestly. And I honestly think I hate every team we play. But I hate some more than others, and I really do hate the Carolina Hurricanes. Maybe hate isn't the best emotion, but it's sports. So you know what? It's an inanimate object. I can hate the team of hockey players. I don't wish any harm towards them as people, or ill intent towards them, but I really hope that they just really lose bad. I hope they lose bad to us. I hope they choke, and I hope they choke, and I hope we take back the series and eliminate them in 7 or 6. I don't know if it's going to take 6. It would take. If we lose tonight, it'll take 7. So it's just, there you go. Lose game 1, win game 2. Lose game 3, gotta win game 4. But if we lose game 4, then we're gonna have to win 5, 6, and 7. And that's not gonna be easy. It's possible, but it ain't gonna be easy. The Carolina Hurricanes are way too comfortable. Way too comfortable. So I'm taking a late night drive. I have a tiny bit of spending cash to get a few things. And I'm getting myself a snack. And I think I'm going to try. There's this really cool popcorn I got about a week ago. And I forget what it's called. Black Jewel. That's the brand, Black Jewel. It's a different kind of popcorn. It's like all natural. It's like it's hard to explain. It's just special. You have to get it. You have to check it out in the store and then buy a box and try it. But I'm hoping to find some of that in the store. Maybe I'll get lucky and find it. But just taking a little ride here. Meanwhile, the Caps are probably back in action by now. Start of the third period. Down 2-0. So let's hope we don't let one in early, and let's hope that we can get one. Because if we can get one, we might be able to get 2. And if we get 2, then it's anybody's game again, and we can go to overtime and have a chance to win. So really want to see us win tonight. It's not looking like it, honestly, but it's just like watching somebody die. It's very sad. That's what it's like, the process of watching your team lose. But maybe they won't lose tonight. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't lose this series. Maybe they'll win the series. Maybe they'll win the Stanley Cup. It's possible. Crazier things have happened. They came back from 3-1. Maybe actually, I can't remember if they did or not. I can't remember if they did or not in the Stanley Cup run. They defeated their demon of closing out a series while giving up a 3-1 lead in the series. But you know how it is, guys. I don't know if you can hear or you can tell what's going on here. So I don't know, but just want to clear some of this energy out, clear some of this emotion out. Talk about these feelings, get them out, share them. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the game goes. We'll see how my grades go. We'll see how it all goes. I still have a test tomorrow in sociology, which I'm gonna give my best freaking shot. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it my best shot, and that's it. The chips fall where they may. I do my best, and that's that. Hopefully I feel a little bit better, but I have nothing to complain about, really. I have good health. I have family who loves me. I have blessings all over the place. I shouldn't have anything to complain about, really. So, yeah. This is what vlogs are for, right? This is a solid vlog right here. This is the real of the real. No BSing here. I'm not going to pretend that things are great when they're not. I'm going to try to be honest. So, there you go. But let's go Caps, baby. Let's go Caps. Now, let's pull this off, guys. Let's see. I'm going to find out the score as soon as I end this video. So, wish us luck. Wish us luck. Let's go Caps. Boo Carolina. Let's go Caps. Boo Carolina. Let's go. And please keep me in your prayers. Please keep me in your prayers. My grades, if you don't mind. It means a lot to me if you would pray that I would pass my sociology class. I'm not a slacker. I'm not I'm not a bad student, but sometimes things just go a little squirrely. After all, it's been a rough ride in certain ways this semester. Yeah, it's been tricky. So, I appreciate that very much if you keep me in your prayers. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next one.